So we just watched Lauryn Hill do the Sweetest Thing, two versions, one live version which she performed in Japan, and the other was the official music video. So we're gonna discuss that video. And here with me today is Takia. Hi. So I'm gonna start off by asking you a couple questions. So to you, what is Black women's rhetoric?
Um, I feel as if it's a
I would
type
agree
of
with what you said about her
expression.
soul and like things like that. I feel like Lauryn is really like that's what she does.
Yeah.
Just something I noticed between the two videos. The first video I feel like was more of an expression of that because you see how she took almost a minute and a half to introduce everybody she was with on stage, which says a lot about her character. I just feel like that showed off that she was very caring, and that's kind of what she wants to portray at a live show is that she's more than just what her words are saying. It's her lifestyle, which is what we've been saying about Lauryn Hill all the way up to this point. She embodies this lifestyle where her rhetoric is more than just her words and her music, it's how she lives her life.
Exactly. Everything is it. They always say actions speak louder than words, and I feel that way about her. And just the fact that she was so humble enough to represent and, or at least acknowledge everybody who's helped her to create the production, and like I think that's so beautiful, like her whole spirit and everything. And you see that on the stage, she has fun
Yeah,
with it. So
I agree. I agree. And what did you feel about the music video version versus the live version? Which one did you prefer?
Um, I mean, both sides, it's different. Like,
Mhm.
it's both a different setting, but the video, it's it's her telling her story of, like, her relationship with this guy, and if you for him to walk away from her, it kind of worries her inside. Like, you see the emotions that were going through, that she was going through, and the time that he had even elapsed. Um, she had seen the police car that went by,
Yeah.
and like she started to panic as to whether or not he was like with the group of people there.
So, in terms of lyrical content, what did you feel?
Um, well, I think it's just like her being very appreciative of the man, like his role, and just like the detail of her being beside him, comparing him to. She said, "Warm as the sun dipped in black, your kisses on the small of my back." So I don't know. I those
Kind of like he's her black king.
Yeah, and then she's the queen. So and they're one together. So I just thought that's very beautiful. Um, just her being so open to say those things, because you don't hear that in a lot of lyricists.
Usually
music.
people bashing women, bashing men, or just women saying, "Oh, I love him," but it's not like it's poetry with her.
Yeah, and it's not always that. Most of the time, it's a heartbreak or like. But this time, she's praising him and just really showing and professing her love. So
yeah. And I think that's what puts on the modern twist of a blues woman, and that's Lauryn Hill. Because in the traditional sense of a blues woman, many times they were talking about heartbreak, heartache, the terrible men in their lives. And now Lauryn's telling the story as well, just like these blues women, but she's doing it with a twist. She's not talking about how terrible these men are, how terrible these men are. She's talking about how deep her love is for this one guy, and how it just makes her feel like the greatest thing ever. And with her delivery is what's really captured me. Like the words she would choose, like I just said, it's poetry. What you just said are lines of like poetry that coming straight from the heart. It's beautiful. So yeah, I do feel like she just embodies that lifestyle more than say any other a lot of other artists that are contemporary, soul, R&B, hip hop. You don't see a lot of that in today's world. And like you were saying with her music video, she's telling a story. And that's what I really appreciated about it. I saw a completely different aspect versus the live version, where you hear the music playing and it's just in the background, but she's living her life and she's going through the story. There comes to a point where the camera was like as if it was her eyes. We were seeing literally through her
Yes,
eyes.
yes, yes.
I feel like that says more than just, oh, like, look at what we're looking at. It's saying something about her rhetoric as well, and that's just a different version.
Direct point of view.
Exactly. So we can really be in her shoes and so we can know how she feels. So
I agree with you. Because I even like the way that she goes about creating her videos. It's like it's natural. It's a setting where people can relate to. It's her. It probably in Newark, like when she was,
which is what I was thinking too.
Where she grew up. So it's just like everything was real. It's like her life and her life story, and she's allowing us to like
be a part of it.
Yeah, she's allowing us to be a part of it. So I thought that was really, really. I just loved everything about her as a person, her being, and then just the fact that she just keeps it 100.
Exactly. And let me ask you another question. Just in light of, like, if we would place Lauryn Hill in today's world and listening to her music, which we do now, how do you feel her rhetoric translates to a lot of young girls? And how do you think people even take that?
I think that her type of music is very uplifting to young girls. Like, to respect yourself, to know what love is about, the true meaning behind it. To be able to express yourself and to love yourself for who you are and not have to like put on a front and Nicki Minaj can't stand her. But yeah, I really respect her, and like I feel like more music should be played like that on the radio stations.
Exactly.
And to put in a positive light for women, for Black women, but also women in general, for you to really embrace yourself. And yeah, it would be wonderful if we could hear more music like that.
All right, thank you.
Bye.